All right. All right, we've moved here.
Yes, after I finally could not play a game of Magic the Gathering with promotional tokens, pogs in my
With fake
deck.
pogs.
What are they even known as? I don't get it.
I don't know. I've got some too. Can I use these pogs in a deck? I can use Phyrexian Warbark in it. These things, yes.
Excellent.
I can put poison counters in my deck.
No, don't do that, you fool. Poison.
Oh my lord. All right. So we want this, and we're fighting the Miz.
Isn't that a pro wrestler?
I
I
think
think that's
so.
second. Yeah.
No, I don't. We couldn't get tickets into the deck. That was impossible.
I draw $1. Yes.
Isn't that Magic at its like core?
It really is.
You draw a monetary value every time you draw Tarmogoyf.
Man, how many times have I said, yeah, and then our opponent threw a $10 bill at us and crumbled.
Beautiful.
Let's see.
All right, we're here. Okay. All right.
I like it.
Good start. Great
Like
job, everybody. Look at those big white creatures too.
Yona and Elishnor. Yo, what's it called? Buried Alive. Or Unburial Rights. Yeah,
Yeah.
Unburial Rights into, or rather,
Gifts.
like, gifts into Unburial Rights plus Alishnorn is pretty freaking rad. It's like this one card combo. You just have to resolve gifts. It's stupid. I love it.
You unstep the gifts, and then Iona just comes into play, and you're like, "Whoa, hold on."
Yeah.
Hey. All right, I'm good. Like Mox Emerald's the easy, obvious pick here.
Okay, got my cube list up in case we need to suddenly ask if anything is in the cube.
Tendrils of Agony. That's still in here.
It's got to still be in here. Yep, you can still throw 10 drills at your opponent, and then
The Tendril.
all of the drill tweets will crush him. Isn't that the best sword?
Uh-huh.
I don't think I can convince you to be a metalworker deck, much as I love being a metalworker deck.
Like, there's also Fast Bond, but I just want to... This is one of the arts that I actually like it on the difference here. It has, like, the mirror thing going
Yeah.
on.
That's decent. That adds something. Like, the classic Fast Bond art is notorious for being just horrible.
Yeah.
The best thing that the nearest fifth grader they could find could paint.
No, I'm not picking Harpy.
Punishing fire.
Yeah, they added Grove of the Burn Willows. Sword of Feast and Famine is the best sword in Constructed, I would say.
Yeah, Bomai is far and away the best in Limited.
Right, like it's mill. Like, because in Constructed, it lets you, like, tap out and then completely untap for counters, and...
Kind of want to get salty. You know how I love artifacts.
I was thinking between that and Trop Island, honestly, even though I haven't committed on colors.
Oh, I see. We'll just pick all of the fixing and then play whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Cards come secondary. It's fine. Salt Monolith, huh?
The only things that really draw me are Basalt Monolith and Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah.
Snaps can hold a sword, I guess. He is a creature that can attack for damage.
There is the time honored sword carrier too.
No.
But,
Ugh.
yeah.
I don't know what the right pick is.
I like the Trop Island, but I'm gonna sit and just be this artifactman's, and then
Be as brown as possible. Well, there's an artifact to pick, I guess.
I'm not picking that one.
A fine choice.
Oracle of Moldiah or Woodfall Primus.
I don't really like either of those. Kind of like Mystical Tutor.
We don't have anything for it to grab that's like.
We don't have anything
good.
now. We're 4 picks in.
I know. Okay,
We'll
I know.
find things. We'll find things.
I just want. I'm kind of thinking the mana stuff is what we want if we're going that direction. Like
All right, pick Oracle.
Oracle doing that. Sphinx is an artifact.
I'm sitting here trying to build a vintage deck. I am asking for a leap of faith, and I recognize that. Shallow Grave, for instance, that's a leap of faith. It's something that you can. Grizzlebrand is in this, right?
Yeesh.
How could they not have Grizzlebrand is in the queue.
The Grizzler's in here, yes.
Can't not have the Grizzler.
I want the Metalworker to come back around.
See, that would be sweet as heck.
Like, well, that's basically what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking that, like, we pick up a Gilded Lotus, and now we're on, like, the zone. You know? We use Basalt Monolith to play Gilded Lotus, tap Gilded Lotus to immediately untap Basalt Monolith.
Sword number 2. Black.
Yeah.
There's Dark Ritual, though. I honestly like that the best. Like, if we could somehow end up with the Storm deck, that's the card we want. And if we somehow end up in other decks, we can be missing all these other cards.
I'm willing to go out on a limb for that one.
I mean, yeah, Primetime's going all on ramp, and
I'm willing to go out on a limb for Dark Writ and see what happens. Maybe it doesn't go anywhere.
Open up Yawgmoth's Will. You need Yawgmoth's Will. Like that's the centerpiece of the deck. God, I hope that's still there. Am I asking for something that it is? Thank God. Okay. Stack makes the moon. Ooh, Parallax Wave. If there is a white beatdown deck
it is
that
Parallax
exists
Wave.
At all, it has Parallax Wave in it. Like that. They get some early beats, and then you try to stabilize, and then they wave you out of the game. And you just go away. That's you. There's little, like, chunks of bubble fluff that's coming off those guys. That's actually you.
Right there. That's this little bubble.
Freyalise has to be the worst Planeswalker. Not only does she have an empty sentence on her huge text box. Mana
Confluence?
Fixing if you're into that sort of thing.
I was also thinking, like, is Mirari's Wake something that we can abuse? But that's really expensive.
Well, it makes all your mana dorks big.
Right.
That's kind of the supporter.
Please don't say it has to be the worst Planeswalker about people not named Tybalt.
No way. Freyalise is way worse than Tybalt.
Alright, what if we, like, just had, like, Iona or Ulamog?
Iona's a token Eldrazi. Let's go for it.
Also, there's a freaking... What if we have real-ass things to ramp into?
That'd be nice. Gilded Lotus into Iona. And it picks up Sword of Body and Mind.
Fair. There's also the Pilgrim, which is like powerful.
You know what felt really great about the game that I had just played? Was
Hmm.
drawing 6 cards a turn.
That usually does feel pretty good, yes. I agree with you.
Like, man, my hand sure is full of these lands that I've drawn 8 of. Ah, whatever. We're still in it.
I'm sad the Metalworker didn't come around.
Mm. Top or Arid Mesa, actually. Okay, it's top.
Yeah.
Fine.
Pattern of Rebirth with Iona around?
Does Pattern of Rebirth do anything?
It searches for a creature and puts it into play when enchanted creature dies.
Yeah, I guess it has text.
Yeah.
But you need like this and a creature and a sack outlet.
We'll find those. That's fine. Shallow Grave.
Yeah.
Rishdan Port. Yeah.
Now, Shallow Grave is one of these janky things that cares about graveyard order, right? It's like the top thing.
Yeah, it's the top thing.
Yeah. Top creature card. So, not... oh, bigger troll.
Yep.
What a boring pack.
Yep.
Baleful Strix.
I was looking at Baleful Strix too.
Marsh Flats or Bloodstained Mire. Like, that would...
Ah, God, they're so off of what I'm looking for out of like color.
I can search for 2 different things.
I know.
It's fine. It's the magic of fetch lands. Actually, pick Bloodstained Mire because red lands are likely to get passed up on. Like, who wants to pick Stomping Ground or whatever?
Baleful Strix is something that pattern can go on pretty easily.
True enough. Wields a sword pretty well. It's kind of solid. Hard to cast. That's all I'm worried about.
Inkwell. Ah, God, Inkwell is not my favorite top end. I don't know what we're looking for, and that's what's gotten me. I'm not sure what our end game is, so I'm just kind of picking cards as we move. We are
like if we suddenly decided we were white, then Blade Splicer would be pretty awesome. Man. My first pick. Recruit. Ashiok if you're suddenly blue-black.
Yeah.
Bribery if you're suddenly blue.
Right. Ancient Tomb if I'm suddenly colorless. Ashiok does make people have no idea how to play.
He's so confusing. But I mean, I would be willing to throw away Pattern of Rebirth. I would be willing to throw away your green if it actually came to that. So
Okay.
I think we're still open enough to try this.
Is Bribery better than Ashiok as far as stealing goes, then? 'Cause I think it is.
Okay. Sure.
Ashiok's more likely to table.
He's harder to cast. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Bribery a lot.
Look, I'm really happy about Baleful Strix. I really like that card a lot.
Baleful Strix is just so gross. So is... Oh, look at this pack. Man, oh man. Moldrifter, Mistress Factory, Batterskull.
Batterskull.
Voice of Resurgence.
Batterskull.
Batterskull. Okay. It's really between Batterskull and Moldrifter.
Moldrifter.
We do not have a... what's her name? Stoneforge Mystic.
Batterskull.
Who's the bigger one? Not Nissa. The word Nissa keeps popping into my head. It's terrible.
Stoneforge Mystic. Nahiri.
Nahiri. Yeah, that's right. I can't remember her name because it is both similar to Nissa and kind of stupid. Oh no! They did crappy CSS things with their page, and if you minimize it to within like a certain
God,
it suddenly becomes unreadable. Oh,
worthless. What about like Trigon Predator?
What about Jeskai Ascendancy?
I don't think we need
Okay,
Jeskai
okay,
Ascendancy here.
There's Shadow Mage Infiltrator, Mr.
That's blue black too. That's the same like.
That's planning for Ashiok to come around.
Fair.
Nah, Trigon's fine. He just sort of incidentally defeats whole plans.
Unburial Rites is the more getting stupid plan.
I almost didn't see that.
Yeah.
I kind of want that more.
The Unburial Rites?
Yeah, because we could get gifts and then have Gifts Rights Iona.
Okay, let's live in that world.
I want to say Gifts goes late, just because it went late in my last one. You could have Recurring Nightmare Moldrifter.
Yeah, okay.
Man, next to Underground River.
That's a sack outlet for Pattern of Rebirth.
Heck!
Yeah, I think we're good.
I think we finally have some direction.
It's weird, but I think we have something here. Like we're gonna have to. There's some weird things going on here, and we don't have a complete deck, but we have a plan at least. Like Recurring Nightmare tells me the direction of the cards I want to pick after this, which is like value creatures that are in these 4 colors, like this one.
They're in basically any, but there's gifts.
Ugh.
It's right there. We have the rights. We have Iona. And it's Restoration Angel and Thragtusk. They're right here.
Why is every card I want in this pack?
This is hell. I'm so sorry.
Why is every card I want in this pack?
I have transferred my drafting luck to you.
I picked the rights. I picked the Iona. I have to live in that world.
I want to say that's more correct here, simply because we already have those other 2 cards.
A source of life gain.
I know. How
about like Deranged Hermit or Kitchen Finks?
I like either of those. I kind of like Finks a little more just for being white. The gifts plan is a blue-white.
Right.
Blue-black-white kind of plan. And, you want Recurring Nightmare and Moldrifter more than you want Oracle and Moldiah, I think.
Well, also, like this will work with Recurring Nightmare no matter what colors I end up, like, in. I could Oath of Druids in Iona. Okay.
See, the thing is, with the Oath deck, you want to have no creatures. You want to have, like, 1 or 2 huge creatures in your deck, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, just straight Tarmogoyf, huh?
Yep, and Thran Dynamo.
Augur Bolus and Council's Judgment. Okay, Augur is going to be pretty dang awful in our deck.
Yeah.
Because we have, like, every type... Catastrophe... No, Cataclysm? I think it's called Cataclysm. Would be pretty rad, because we have, like, every kind of permanent.
I'm going to pick the Judgment.
Spirit of the Labyrinth? Beats down pretty hard. Who needs to draw cards when you have gifts?
I like land tax with top.
Yeah, alright.
That setup, like if I'm going to like be in white, let's see what this looks like if I'm in 3 color like this. Pentad Prism too. Secure the Waste Massacre Worm, Tidehole Sculler.
I always want to pick X-Men, and then it's just it's just the worst.
Yep. Because like Massacre Worm with Recurring Nightmare, which is still a card in our deck.
Heck, Masker Worm could even be a backup gift rights
Yeah.
target and be like, yeah, I'll just do this. See, that makes me feel a lot better. having the oldie Day of Judgment. You end up with the Trigon Predator anyway. That's kind of beautiful. Wow.
I'll take some sort of fixing.
Sweet.
Also this. That signet shouldn't be there, right? It's a signet that lets me play Kitchen Finks for signet.
Off of your Basalt monolith. Yeah. Sweet.
We're going to use Recurring Nightmare to rebuy Iona. We're going to...
Yeah, really, we just need to mill ourselves.
Vindicate as the removal spell.
I would almost rather have Hero's Downfall. But then again, there have been a number of times that we've been wrecked by, like, a Planeswalker, an enchantment. There's Remand below the cut.
There's Remand below the cut. I left the cut high enough that we could see the card. Mana Vault.
I, at any rate, like having ways to interact with our opponent.
That's why I was looking at Vindicate.
We have a strong game plan where we eventually, like, bribery their thing, grow some huge monster out of the grave.
Cloud Goat also has Recurring Nightmare power.
Ooh.
Maybe that's what we want? Like,
yeah.
We want to focus on that more?
Sure. I like Cloud Goat Ranger.
If there was fixing in this pack, I probably would have picked it. We already have a kind of Vindicate.
Yeah. No, Tezzerets.
Tinker is in the goddamn cube! Yeah, the double Tez.
Do we want just Godless Shrine?
I think we want just Godless Shrine.
Let's pick it. It's safe. I'm sad to see Tinker here.
Like, we don't have an artifact to grab with it. It grabs Gilded Lotus.
Yeah, I know. Blightsteel Colossus is in the cube, so you can Tinker Blightsteel Colossus.
Well, if we pick Tinker, we don't see it. If we don't pick Tinker, it's the next pack, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's just pick the card.
There it is. And here's Blightsteel Colossus.
Yeah. Bob reveals Iona.
Sweet.
We get owned forever.
It's important to have both life gain and life loss in your deck. Oh no, there's the Monastery Mentor. Could have had the Jeskai Ascendancy all along. We couldn't have, though. Hey, wait, isn't Monastery Mentor kind of awesome with Recurring Nightmare?
Pretty decent.
You cast the Recurring Nightmare. Oh, that's even an on-color Mox, though. Okay.
I know. That's the problem. If maybe if it was like Mox or
right.
Ruby.
No, sorry, I can't talk you out of it. The problem I see here is that there's a bunch of like multicolor stuff that, you know, someone only has to be in like splash white to be able to pick Monastery Mentor, but they have to be in like 2 or 3 solid strong colors to want those other cards. So the Mentor is gone.
Right.
And it's a shame.
It's sad because we have a lot of these artifacts and spells that like the Mentor would work all right with.
It's fine. I'll figure out a way for us to get cards in the grave. Just need that.
Factor Fiction. There's
also into your graveyard.
There's also Lingering Souls is like the don't die button, but also Glacial Fortress is like the mana fixing.
Just Tangle Wire too. Tie them up. Tangle them in the wire.
Which you could get down pretty dang early. Factor Fiction, Lingering Souls, Glacial Fortress. How much do I want something like Glacial Fortress? Souls. We do have the sword. We have Recurring Nightmare, and these are tokens.
I want the souls more.
Yeah.
I think it's the thing that we have the least of and can use.
Yes. Wow.
Well, Riftwing Cloud Skate enters the battlefield and does stuff.
Yeah, that's a Recurring Nightmare card.
Fencer the Sojourner has text. I'm pretty sure that Fencer is a 1,000 times worse Recurring Nightmare.
Basically.
Something like that. Creatures can't be blocked this turn, really?
Yeah. I know. The problem I've always had with Venser is that like none of his abilities work together at all. None of them. Like this wants you to play like come into play abilities. The creatures can't be blocked. It's just like, you know, falter. And then his emblem wants you to cast spells.
So what we need is a spell that... Okay. So, this is your cube. You get to pick whatever you want.
But this is here, right?
There's not even a but to that sentence. All I'm going to say is that... there is one card that I pick over actually all others, and I might be crazy for doing it. But his name is Lodestone Golem.
I think it's
thinking a little more rationally, Sorin, Lord of Innistrad, is very powerful with your deck, and you can already cast him.
Mm-hmm.
He's even the better 4-mana black and white 3 loyalty Sorin. Or wait, is the other one like?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, it's you. You're here.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, heck, Entomb. Yes, yes.
I value casting my spells at this point.
I know. What would that even be? Like Entomb Unburial Rates?
Entomb Recurring Nightmare, Entomb...
What would Entomb Recurring Nightmare even do?
No, Entomb for Iona, and then, like, play Recurring
Nightmare. Yeah, okay.
It's fine.
Consecrated Sphinx, huh? Oh no, the Grove! Someone actually is going to have Punishing Fire Grove.
Yep. I don't know.
Academy Ruins and Enlightened Tutor doing kind of the same job.
Yeah. Like Enlightened Tutor for like fixing.
I think it's the strongest card for us.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably the first. Dang it.
It's black-white. Nobody else was in it.
All right.
Like, I value this one quite highly.
That's fair. We have, yeah, we have, like, on-the-board interaction in a couple of ways. Like, Day of Judgment, Trigon Predator, Council's Judgment, and now Vindicate. It's Masker Worm. So we can, like, sweep things up afterward. We don't have any, like, aggressive, anticipatory kind of stuff, though.
No.
No one believes in Eureka. I'm sad.
How?
And someone picked the wrong Tezzeret?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
You misclicked, buddy. The problem with Eureka is that, like, even if I had, like, Emrakul, I don't know if I would believe that my Eureka is better than my opponent's. You know? Like...
Yeah. And they're like, Fiend Hunter, and I'm like, son of a bitch. No way!
I'm making fist-pumping motions because we got Monastery Mentor.
Alright, suddenly I'm happy with this deck.
We have, like, black-white tokens, but it's also backed up by, like, having a gifts package.
Yeah. Yeah. I like stupid, unfair crap.
Same.
Well, I did talk about the Tangle Wire before.
Yeah, I guess we could also pick Brain Maggot.
Oh wait, that's the fixed version of Mesmeric Fiend,
Yeah.
who is also in the cube,
Yes.
and he's an enchantment.
Uh-huh. Actually, I'm gonna pick Sun Petal Grove. Like, what does me giving lifelink to my instants and sorceries do? And it's like, I have lifelink on Vindicate.
It will say that. It will say lifelink. Yay! Greater Gargano. And you.
Hey, I'm here.
Okay, whereas I had all the bad omens, you have all the great.
Like my last picks.
Sweet.
Very strong omens here.
This is excellent. I'm very happy about this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's sort by CMC. These are all cards that can move out for now while we make cuts, which we don't have to make many of. And it's probably like Trigon Predator, because I don't think that's worth splashing green to.
Yeah, I mean, incidentally, Kitchen Finks get cast off of our green stuff, but
yeah, like
they're white, so that's
yeah,
fine.
like Mox Emerald makes that a lot easier to cast. Dark Rit.
That was the speculative Dark Ritual.
Yeah.
So yeah, goodbye.
Because this isn't a Dark Rit deck.
Nope. We don't need. We didn't even like have Snapcaster.
No.
Like the
Snapcat
palest imitation of Yawgmoth's bargain in the world, or Yawgmoth's will.
Yeah. All of our blue stuff except for Bribery is single blue, which is good.
Can we just cut the Cloudscape? I mean, it's kind of lame compared to the other stuff we have going on.
We could, but like it's one of our 8 creatures in main deck.
Well, the thing is, Monastery Mentor makes a lot of creatures. Sorin, Lord of Innistrad, makes creatures. We ended up with Lingering Souls.
This is our creature pile here. Do we need Basalt Monolith?
That is fair. I don't know what we're doing with this Basalt Monolith.
Like, I like Gilded Lotus just as like a both as a way to get up to Iona immediately and as a color fixer.
Salt Rock doesn't do any of that.
No.
Like, it allows us to cast Tangle Wire and then not untap the Salt Monolith.
How about that? How about Tangle Wire?
That looks fine. Yeah. This is still a real deck.
So, Underground River, Mana Confluence, Godless Shrine, Isolated Chapel, Mox. I don't think we can afford colorless lands in a 3-color deck.
Borath Stronghold, though?
Can we? That's a strong one. Let's see if we can include that. Alright, so let's sort by color. And our color, we have, these are our fixing lands. I couldn't click on it. So these are our fixing lands. Something like 5-3-2 or 4-3-3.
Yeah, I really think the mix should be as close to even as possible. Like, don't get pushed too close to one color or the other. Like I wanted green early for my monodorks, for instance, but we don't
Right. Well,
have any getting that.
Right.
I'm a lot of light costs. Then like Iona and Massacre Worm are really super late game stuff when you've had the opportunity to draw a lot of things in the meantime.
So how about 4-3-3 then? Like we have four, because we do have enough white cards that I think that's going to get the nod. This wants us to play something stupid, and I'm ignoring that.
Okay, cool.
We have top. We have top land tax, some Moxen.
Wait, did it say 5/2/2?
Yeah, at 5/2/2/1. It wanted a 1 for the Finks. Green.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Okay. I'm good with what we have here.
Yeah, we get to pretend to play like normal Magic, and then the EOT gifts, and then do something stupid. It'll be great. We even have like 2 different creatures to do, with like Iona and fake Elish Norn.
The one-shot Elish Norn that can win the game immediately on coming to play.
That's a thing.
Like, oh, Wrath your board.
Well, I pray your draws are better than mine.
I can't cast any of this.
Well, 1 blue gets you Riftwing Cloudskate. 1 white or green gets you Kitchen Finks. 1 white gets you Council's Judgment.
I think there's better 6s.
All right.
Basically, oh man.
Let's just think of Unburial Rites as this is a 6, just missing Unburial Rites, you know? That's something.
I can at least cast this in the Lingering Souls. I need a black, but...
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Thing is, all of our duels are black, so...
You can seek stronger, more powerful souls.
Well, that's lame. I don't like that at all.
Though we will not seek those souls for long.
I don't like that at all. Hey, black cards, how you doing?
Tiny man who wrecks it. Although he has to pay a
black for instants and sorceries.
Green for creatures. All right. Okay. The soul still sounds fine.
You're just gonna take a Deathrite Shaman beatdown, or not. No, he's gonna make mana and play a 4-drop instead. Glenelendra Archmage, huh?
Yo. That makes gifts a little awkward. So we can force the gifts through, but we kind of need him to be complicit in order to force the... Basically, we also need him to tap out next turn if we're going to, like, EOT gifts and then Iona.
Yeah. I could hope my opponent taps out on the next turn, but...
Well, Gifts Ungiven is a patience plan, right? Like we just win if we do it. So it's worth waiting for, and I think we should stall in the meantime.
So just pass, or...
I kind of like Lingering Souls, but...
Well,
sure, some kind of defense.
No, we have the mana for Unburial Rights. I untap and I have the white for the buyback, for the flashback on it.
All right, let's pretend that he is going to tap all his mana next turn, and that'll be fine. Man, Glenalendra Archmage.
Yeah, I know.
What a miserable card to try and play around.
It's extremely annoying. Okay, yeah. So he's not leaving up the Deathrite Shaman, so he can't remove the... He can't respond by removing... Okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is, in the meantime, we're just sort of taking a sick beat down.
I'm gonna see what he wants to do about Lingering Souls.
It's to let it resolve.
Oh, no. What? The secret? Yeah, okay, buddy.
Dang.
There's no way that
yeah,
resolves.
that 100% gets the counter off of his Glenalendra Archmage. That might also be okay.
The problem is, like, we need this dead too to be able to actually make our game plan work. God, we can't. God, if we could sneak that sword through. We've got to burn off his counter spells, right? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we have enough gas. Sooner or later, we're going to be able to force stuff through. We have stuff.
Because there's no way you let this resolve. Oh, he has a counter from hand? Mana Drain. I really don't like him having a...
Yeah, him having a more potent threat would be...
Yeah.
And spending all of his mana on it would be kind of neat.
Oh.
Oh, well...
We're never running him out of mana again for the rest of the game.
Okay.
This card.
I think it's okay because our opponent doesn't know what we're doing yet.
That's fair.
Awesome.
That's really good.
It's quite good. Hard in hand.
Yeah, but it's Mana Drain. I don't think I want to show him anything. I'm just gonna like pass and let him win this because what can I actually do?
Yeah, that's fair.
Lord. Just our opponent casually has 3 counter spells up.
Yeah, I didn't think he wanted to tap all his power. Ew. Yeah, alright.
Okay.
So now he is also drawing cards.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Let's see if he shows us some of those cards.
mean, this should be EOT, remove, regrowth.
Mm-hmm.
That's, yeah.
And then if he attacks all out, I'm dead.
Yeah, okay. Well. What, Needle name's Death, right?
Needle name's Glen Alendra.
Archmage.
That's about it. I don't know what else was... Like, I'm trying to think what else we can bring in on the sideboard.
Yeah. I mean, usually we want to bring in more interactive things. We don't really have that. Smokestack.
Smokestack.
We're not a smokestack deck, okay?
Soren makes tokens, and then...
Maybe that would be okay. Or Lingering Souls.
God, I would just like to be able to cast the spells in my hand.
Let's roll it back. We'll get him. We'll cast our spells.
Like... Oh, God, it's an unkeepable 7 again.
Then let's mulligan it.
Yep.
We'll be fine. Trying to stay... Oh, jeez. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Awesome. Just gonna win this mull to 3. Yep, we mulliganed into our drifter.
Alright, and we're gonna enlighten tutor. Give me the land tax. And we're gonna play land tax.
Wait, aren't the mulligan rules changing too?
They're testing it at the upcoming Pro Tour, but it isn't official yet.
Okay. Hell!
You're a jerk, opponent! My opponent's a jerk! I won't play the second land? You have 8 cards in hand! Oh my god!
No way!
No way! No way!
Oh, that's glorious.
How long is he keeping up this facade? Okay. Lord.
It's just waiting for him to be like, strip mine. I'll strip my own land.
I can't believe he did that for like... So... Island, swamp, and... Plains, because we have more double white than anything.
Yeah, suddenly it looked like we're in this.
Yeah. Again, if he would have let me do that 2 turns ago. Oh my god. Okay. The frickin' Miz. Yep, Glen Alendra Archmage. I was gonna say it, but he beat me too.
Yeah, with a blue up.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And he has the death right for my Lingering Souls again. And the black. And I can't resolve that card. and I will discard planes.
Is it prime time?
Probably. Nissa.
Oh. Well, that's different.
That's free 4/4s for the rest of the game. Oh, I can't.
You can draw Day of Judgment.
Can't cast it.
No. Yes, oh, shit. Because you discard a plane. No. I can't even believe.
You're a limb!
Bloody hell. Hey.
It doesn't matter. The lands have trample.
Mm.
I love how we're just getting beat down by the exact same, like, these two cards
Right.
again. Yeah, we take 8 from trample no matter what.
Right.
Oh my lord.
I mean, a mold of 3 was always going to be kind of rough.
Impossible, yeah. I'm more disappointed that the losses there had almost nothing to do with like it was basically just the mulligan down on that second one. So, yep. We got crushed by the Miz.
What a heel.
Mm-hmm. He got us with the steel chair, Kaz.
My back. The steel chair.
Yeah.
One of these days, one of these cubes is gonna go well.
Sure, I'm up for that, Medibot.
How do I just get more phantom points is the problem.
You have to spend real tickets on the event. You can't just like get phantom points from nowhere. You have to.
Although they do, like, on rare occasions, just give everyone phantom points as a promotion. It's the
Yeah,
reason I
every
have
once in a
any at
while,
all.
you just get them.
Yeah. Be damned if I'm giving them money. All right, I'll let you get to this.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining on that. At least we had a pretty fun draft.
It's true.
We had that part. So the curse will be broken sooner or later. I believe in it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fiesta later.
Okay, I'll probably join you for that too. So I will see you then.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. All right, we're switching modes without even taking down the stream. Mode swap. Hello.
Hello.
We have an initiated the mode change.
Alright, mode has changed. We got real magic now. I'll keep.
I will too.
Opening 10, 9, 10.
10?
Secret Vanguards.
Nice.
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 You're gonna go for the daily double. Get that Paradise Mantle on it.
Nah, you got the bone saw.
That's, you know what? F6 is past turn?
F6 is past turn, yep.
Alright. I forget all the buttons, and I know that half of them will, like, get me killed. Whatever, have a mountain.
You gonna make something better than the Elvish Mystic?
Unlikely.
Llanowar Elf. Well, that is a 1/1 elf.
That is a 1/1.
So, that's good. You still there? I think I'm still here. Somebody please tell me I'm still here. No? Nobody? Am I not even streaming anymore? I'm not even... Okay. Oh, okay, okay! Thank you for somebody telling me that after like a minute. Thank you, somebody, for telling. I just assumed that my internet went out because my internet always goes out. I think his computer probably died. Or something. I don't know. And by computer probably died, I mean like something went down. I don't know. Yeah, I guess today just isn't, well, there's no chat. This would have popped up if there was. Tactful Ogre, I can never recommend that somebody else use Magic Online. I can't do it. Yeah. I'm just going to assume that that happened. Anyway, I think I'm just going to bring the stream down. Yeah. So yeah, thank you everybody in the zoo for joining. I hope you did enjoy the cube. I don't know. I keep feeling like I just don't understand the cube as well as I did before. Like it's I don't know. I have not had a strong experience yet in the cube on like a deck that I'm happy with. I've had like one deck I was happy with. So anyway, I will catch y'all later. Thank you for Kaz for joining. Thanks to Medibot for joining while they could. And thank you everybody in the zoo. Good night, everybody.